Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. I'm Jay. This is Paulus. That's Lynette. And we also have the voice of God.
Hello.
There she is. You guys can say hello as well.
Hello.
Hello.
We're going to work on that. It's a work in progress. But welcome, everybody. We're going to be talking about some of the headlines from across the country today, starting with the revival of tourism. Now, the Prime Minister has come out and spoken about how happy he is that tourism is doing really well. So happy that he's been talking about the recovery of the tourism and thanked agencies concerned for their efforts to organize campaigns to attract foreign tourists to Thailand. He's delighted that the tourism sector is making a recovery with several positive signs. He also thanked relevant agencies and the private sector for their efforts more and more, maintaining health and precautions, and just telling everyone that keep on doing the great job you're doing. Tourism's doing better. Of course, he didn't say this personally. He said it through his government spokesperson, Kun Anusha. Now, talking about recovery of tourism, let's talk about some of the things that have improved and not improved around the country. In particular, there has been a significant rise of mainland Chinese buyers coming for rental and purchasing condo properties in Bangkok. Well, all around Thailand, really. But ready to move condos, but ready to move in condos in Thailand are attracting Chinese buyers, as the majority of them want to speed up relocation to the country due to concerns over the future of Beijing's zero COVID policy. Chinese buyers had a sense of urgency, which has never appeared as much as prior to the pandemic. According to real estate marketing firms in China, they've seen a significant rise in searches and inquiries regarding real estate in Thailand. The first full week after China announced its reopening, inquiries from Chinese international property buyers climbed 55% in January and peaked at 70% compared to December 2022. In January, it peaked at 70% increase of inquiries of rental properties and purchasing properties in Thailand. So being foreign citizens, most of them are for condominiums, as foreigners can own condominiums. However, more Chinese want a second home outside of China because they've had a hard time with the zero COVID policy in China. And like the Russians, in fact, they want to move out. So when the European conflict and the war in Ukraine happened, basically, a lot of Russians who didn't want to be in Russia anymore, there was, I think, 150% increase in rental property, especially in areas like Phuket. People wanted to move with their families, just like the Chinese tourists. They want to move here with their families. They don't want to stay there anymore. Yeah,
Alright.
that was my
There
update.
might be a good opportunity for the risings of economies in Thai.
Yeah, definitely. Is it good for the real estate market in Thailand? Yes.
Yes.
Economy for Thailand? Of course. Now, I don't know. For some reason, a lot of Chinese tourists or a lot of Chinese people in the country can annoy other people. There is a hint of racism involved. Sometimes I feel, just a personal opinion, but I welcome anyone who wants to come and live here. I mean, I'm a foreigner coming to live in this country. Why would I be a hypocrite and not want someone else to come and stay in this amazing country?
Yeah. Well, I think it's a matter of being respectful to the place and to the people that you are going to move to. So if we could coexist in peace, then that would be great, right? All right. So moving on
Yes.
to the next news, which is kind of in relation to the previous news. All right. So 100 cops are charged over illegal visas, and they are suspected of involvement in the illegal issuing of visas for Chinese investors in so-called gray businesses, said Immigration Bureau Commissioner Police Lieutenant General Pakpum Pipat. The 110 immigration officers were reported to have committed criminal conspiracy because it was said that they set up firms that process visa application for foreigners, especially for Chinese nationals who travel to Thailand with a tourist visa but go on to get a non-immigrant visa without meeting the necessary business or volunteer criteria. And Police General Surachat said that these policemen had forged signatures of provincial governors and permitted photo identification for visa applicants during the pandemic, even if the applicants were required to report in person. And these crimes apparently have been committed or are still being committed from mid-2020 to 2022. So it's still kind of ongoing. And it's kind of hard when we discover that it's the police who do the illegal things.
Well, police have been. It's not that surprising, but I mean,
Yeah.
surely yes, a person whose job is to enforce the law, committing crime in Thailand is slightly unfortunate. But I mean, recently they've been in the news more so than ever.
Yes,
They've had police escorts from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
They've been fining people for vaping. They've been fining Chinese tourists, Chinese Taiwanese superstars, and yeah, it's not a good look to be a
Not good.
police
Yeah.
officer currently.
A lots of police involved news these days.
Tell us, Voice of God, how much do you love the Thai police?
Zero.
And there we go.
I have no comment, but I'm actually shocked to hear this story more so because they said that the police are arrested, and the stories that we've seen before, like it would usually be that the police would be transferred to a different
Yes.
place or demoted, never arrested. So this is
Yeah, this
A
is
good- a good-
a change.
Yes.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. But however, yeah, there have been quite a lot of news topics in the last couple of weeks, especially certain Chinese businessmen abusing the Thailand elite visa to come and take advantage of that here, and also operate restaurants and businesses illegally. A most recent story, there was a restaurant in Chinatown in Bangkok that was being operated illegal. But yeah, someone is obviously giving these people visas without doing any checks or any prior, like real look into who these people are. We keep talking about, oh, this person's caught, that person's caught, and then it only takes a while for them to be like, wait, who's giving them these visas in the first place? So yeah, those are not a common problem, not crazy shocking, but hopefully they figure that out, because yeah, the government needs to build trust in the police once again.
Yes.
All right, we are now going to move on to some lighter stories, ladies and gentlemen and viewers. Let's talk about faking death.
Is that lighter?
A little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, we have a stunning story to report from Thailand, where a man has been excused for faking his wife death for a massive sum of money. A 44-year-old man named Chawit was arrested on Sunday at a house Bangwag Road in Talingshan district of Bangkok by the Central Investigations Bureau, or CIB, on a charge of fraud in connection with the false death of his wife. Would anyone do that to the wife?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, the alleged fraud involved claiming 10 million baht in compensation from life insurance companies. In February 2015, Chawit and his wife bought life insurance from several companies. Following that, each company was told of wife deaths and compensated the family nearly 10 million baht.
Okay.
The thing is, Chawit admitted to the charges but claimed his innocence because he claimed that his brother-in-law committed the crime in his name and did not profit from the false death.
Oh,
Okay.
So basically, this guy went around signing up for different life insurances, faked his wife's death, and then collected the money, and now he's being hunted down.
Yeah, but he attempted to repay the insurance companies.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he neglected a court summons.
I see. So he said it's got nothing to do with it's the brother-in-law?
Yeah, his
So he's being
brother-in-law.
framed.
There's always some
we
brother-in-law
didn't know
involved.
The great lengths people go for gaining
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, brothers-in-law get a bad rap.
But
And-
they also divorced. Shawit divorces his wife after learning of the cheating too.
Oh,
Oh.
did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Was he not involved in her fake death?
A lot
I
of
don't
stories, so
understand.
we didn't know anything about that.
So if he's blaming the brother-in-law and he's clearly upset with the wife and he's broken up with her, that means that she must have faked her own death. and he didn't know about it. How does this work?
That's fine.
What's going
Yeah.
on? Where am I?
We need more statements apparently to clarify this
Yeah, and
story.
he's the one
Yeah.
who in charge in this story.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Basically, police hunted him down and like held him responsible.
Yeah, because they doesn't know about her, his wife, the wife and the ex-brother lost where's about.
I might have like faked being sick while I was in school or something. I don't know if I could fake my death or anyone else's death for that matter for any gain. Also, I don't think I'd get much from the life insurance. Sad days. Have you guys ever
Trying
faked
to
sick
fake-
to get out of something?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I faked being okay so not to be absent.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Yeah, but it worked though. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a rest. But yeah, it's fine. I don't want faking being sick because as much as possible, we want to be accountable. We want to be responsible with what we are going to do.
That's the attitude I like, Paulus.
Wow, he was really
Yeah.
responsible.
very
That's a
diplomatic.
good
It was
old
very
fake
diplomatic
scenario.
answer. Yeah. Have you ever faked anything?
I once trying to fake my ills at the school, so I don't have to learn my Frenchman class. So yeah, I'm trying to be. Oh, I'm ill. Okay, goodbye, class.
Carmelo?
I didn't fake being ill. I was actually sick, so I went to the nurse's room, but I was actually better within 30 minutes of rest. And then the nurse came to check on me. Like, are you feeling better? And I'm like, no.
Have you ever faked sick to not come to work?
Oh, no.
Allegedly.
No, I have never.
All right.
Never.
We're going to leave it at that. Before we take a break, I'd just like to give a quick shout out. Everybody a fan of the Full Moon Party? Yeah, Full Moon Party?
I've
Anyone?
never
Yes,
been,
of
but it
course.
looks really good.
Well, the Full Moon Party has properly returned to pre-COVID numbers. As tourists from around the world flocked to Hat Rin Got Phangan for the massive Knees Up, there were almost 50,000 people. Now, the report suggested 20,000 to 50,000, but I know the number is closer to 50,000 because I was scouring through all the Thai media. And accommodations, including hotels and hostels, were all fully booked at 99% capacity. I feel bad for that 1% of hotel room that was left. How bad must it must have been, or maybe not. Maybe there was a booking error. But yeah, 50,000 people went to Full Moon Party. The pier and boats were overwhelmed with large number of people on the island. The party shut down at 6 a.m. People were partying till 6 a.m., a few hours earlier than the original 8 a.m. finish time. But the after party started 1 hour later at 7 a.m. That's the life you have to live. You party till 6 a.m. and join the after party at 7 a.m.
After party
After
at
party at
7
7
a.m.
Yeah, many people spent several days
Partying.
yeah, sleeping nonstop parties and
gosh.
pre-parties. So there are pre-parties and there's the party and then there's the after party. You can go on for days, like 24 hours pretty much.
I couldn't imagine myself partying all days like that.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
I want some
And, like,
sleep. I
that's
want some beauty
real.
sleep.
Maybe
On
once
that.
and then never
Yeah.
again.
Yep. Once in a lifetime,
Yeah.
maybe.
Good news, Hadrin police reported no major serious incidents and a relatively peaceful and safe party last night. A variety of government and law enforcement agencies were on hand and
Lovely.
scattered throughout the event. Yes, and
Happy ending.
Kudos to the
Sure.
organizers then.
I'm glad they said like there was no drugs involved or something like that because yeah, there are no drugs in Koh Phangan.
Who knows?
Who knows?
LOL. All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll talk to you more about some headlines across the country.
All right.
Actually, we have an important news story that we must address, so we'll be talking about that. See you after this.
And join the fun at Carnival Magic, the world's first Thai carnival theme park. Don't miss the opportunity to experience the enchantment of the magical wonders at the one, the only Carnival Magic Phuket.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by Carnival Magic. All right, guys, there is a story that I must address. It doesn't have much to do with Thailand. However, it's something that we can't ignore. But there's, obviously been shocking news and global news happening since yesterday. There's been a very strong earthquake in Turkey, and a rescue operation is still underway across much of southern Turkey and northern Syria following a huge earthquake that has killed at least 3,500 people, and that number is continually rising. Now, there was a 7.8 magnitude quake struck near Gaziantep in the early hours of Monday while people were asleep, and then soon after, around 10:30 GMT, a 7.5 magnitude tremor then hit, which officials said was not an aftershock, so it was a separate one. And at least 2,379 people were killed and 14,483 people were injured in Turkey following these earthquakes. The country's vice president came out and said, and at least 1,444 people are reported to have died in Syria. It means that these devastating earthquakes now have a death toll of about 3,500, but this is still continually rising. The WHO actually the World Health Organization said that number could multiply eightfold. So it is a very scary situation. But yeah, countries around the world, including U.S., South Korea, Germany, they're sending aid. They're helping out. They're trying to help out after Turkey issued an international appeal for help. And we do have updates and news reports regarding this on the Thaiger.com. But I think the entire world and all the major news outlets around the world are reporting on this issue. But yeah, we would like to take a moment on behalf of the Thaiger and everyone here in the studio to pay our respects to the people who have lost their lives, to the families that have been suffered due to this tragedy. And we send our best wishes and our love to all these people of Turkey and Syria. We hope that they get through this tragedy soon, and we just send our best wishes and love. And we would like to end the show on that note. Please stay up to date with all the latest information on thetiger.com. We will see you live once again tomorrow morning. Until then, take care. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.